out of St. Louis than what we saw with St. Joe's yesterday on Trey Mitchell. They are not going to an occasional double, maybe the first or second time each half. They're going to demand that they're
Jimmy Bell, number 32, excellent defender. He'll draw Trey Mitchell, and again, up and under.
Here comes a double again out of UMass.
Gary Collins off the mark. There's a guy that UMass desperately needs to be on track today, Trey Mitchell. Averaging 18 in St. Louis, with the Billikens winning it comfortably 78-57. Inside to Trey Mitchell. You saw all the white jerseys around him. He's going to
the high side. Below the free throw line, you play the low side, and you try and deny him catching the basket.
So he already passed what he normally gives the Billikens on offense. It looks like they're going to leave him alone outside and make him shoot. And
has to be able to hit that shot, because they're going to make it tough, as they said, getting the ball to him.
Quadruple header today, and they await the winner of this game. And once again, Trey Mitchell going right at Linson, much closer this time. And Hassan pulled away from that young man, 6'7", 240. Good ball movement, extra pass. Collins left open. Misses that one, but Linson comes away with the offensive rebound and has it pulled away. Starter ever since his freshman year. Highly touted recruit out of Boston.
St. Louis is pretty good at taking care of the ball. One thing UMass is really good at, turning you over. Which one's going to give?
Lead over St. Joseph's.
Once they expanded it, it got to 16 twice, and you felt like, can they make a little run here? And the answer was no.
In Lexington. Inside to Mitchell. Grabs the double team, kicks back out. That shot not falling. Javon Garcia.
See, they want to get the ball to French, but when Collins comes to the wing, they're not respecting his ability to shoot the ball.
Son French thought about it for a second. He's going to go right at Mitchell. Can't get it to fall. Good one off the glass, hard, can't get it to fall.
Would have been an amazing degree of difficulty on that shot to get it to go.
Nice Euro stick, definitely affected that shot. Good one, wide open for three. Mitchell let him take it. We're in this game, and they find themselves down 15. And another man roaming the baseline.
Half. Movement without the basketball. One team didn't play yesterday, one team did.
And Mitchell with the
really good player in Trey Mitchell against a man inside.
It's like going 16, 6.5 minutes to play here in the first half. And that's called
every day. Defensively, they've got to be better.
What is it you always tell me? See ball, stop ball?
Ball you man or stop team.
Back down to Mitchell, coming off that three moments ago. He squares up and hits.
Himself, says diet and getting in the weight room and really, really looking at every opportunity to make himself as good as he can be. He can be a...
That's UMass. So here we go. Lead cut to 10, under 5 to play in the first half. What is Travis Ford going to answer with? Well, it's nice when you can answer with the guys like Yuri Collins and Javonte Perkins. Jimmy Bell will be back.
Especially if you can find a way to get it. Got to find a way to win and then to survive and advance.
Mitchell with a nice fake up. Trying to cut into that 12-point lead. You got to think of CU and Dayton before we close things out.
He's physical. His shoulders allow him to get some separation and then just get the easy stick back.
Goodwin already with 12 points, and that knock will come out. He takes more liberty being on the court than anyone. This is casual right now, but he'll be 2 or 3 feet on the court. Just give me a second. Wow. Game again. UMass just lingering around as the 5 seed. Down the lane, opportunity to get down to single digits. Mitchell wanted the ball, calls for the ball, gets the... Had this thing up as high as 14 points. And that's Hassan French with the ball. That's just 2. Cap, I know you're a brave man, but would you take a charge with Hassan French at full steam?
How much you offer? College game? No chance. See, there comes the double again.
And come down and hoist up a three quickly if it is open. Carl Pierre now, been quiet early in the first half. They go inside of their big man, Trey Mitchell. Here comes the double. He kicks out. Fernandez open for a look. And back come the Billikens really quickly. Trey inside to French. French dissing down to Linson, who goes up and over, and he's getting a quick bucket to cut the lead to 11. Go inside to French. Big body on big body. Trey Mitchell holds his ground, but an offensive rebound and goes right back to... Back inside to French. Again short. This time Trey Mitchell.
If you told Matt McCall, hey, Hassan French is going to do nothing to this point to really impact the game.
Big man at 6'7", 240, but his first bucket of the game. Trey Mitchell coming right back and down to 8-9 points. St. Louis goes on a patented run, deep range three, and Trey Mitchell, remember he had 8-9 points. St. Louis goes on a patented run, deep range three. Remember, St. Louis did not play yesterday. They had the double bye, being one of the top 4 seeds. Trey Mitchell's going to go to the spin. This time he loses.
Can't
Cap, he was set, and then he reset.
Exactly.
It was the reset that got him. Fernandez from the outside. Yesterday, 15 threes dropped for UMass, and today they are struggling mightily. That one taken away by Mitchell from Linson. And then team first half points. He's yet to score here in the second. Collins drops it down to French. He's going to handle that big body of French.
Oh, it was kind of a dunk.
Yeah.
Kind of got it over the rim.
He's got pants on, and he's on the court. Now it's Travis. I was talking about if anyone's going to maybe give him a spark, it might be him. He had a big game yesterday off the bench.
He did.
Mitchell gets it to rattle home. 17 points. That's just two. Hassan French now with 6 points as we come up on 15 minutes to go. No one's going to pick up Collins, so he'll put up the shot, come up short. He already has 10 points, or just the craziness of the A10 tournament. But it seems like if you are a 3, 4, or 5, you're in a good place. Hassan French misses it.
He's going up.
Backs his way in. French put together young man.
Yes.
French, 6'7", 240 pounds.
The next life, I want to be built like that.
Trey Mitchell getting way deep into the paint. Linson comes in. Remember, Linson. Wow. Linson with a dunk.
Yeah, that's a really well-designed play by Travis Ford.
Mitchell from 12, hard off the heel. 61-46, UMass. Cap, we said before, they've got to find a way to get some buckets from the outside and then get some stops. Nice way to start. Going so far. Linson with another tough screen. Collins finds a man on the wing. They'll go back inside to Linson, and it's knocked away.
That kid can make a lot of money at the game.
Averaging 8. David Kaplan and I will have that call with George Mason taking on the 3 seed.
New in Dayton is going to be up and down. Two coaches that like to
put in 2019 by winning the A10 tournament. A lot of experts feel that the Billikens have to get to the final to have a shot to be invited. Collins now receives it, gets across the timeline, racing down towards the middle, and his shot is blocked. Great help defense there by Cairo McCrory.
Yeah, that at a high degree of difficulty.
The 2 or 3 stops strung together and get his outside shooters an opportunity to start hitting some big threes like they did yesterday. That one hard off the back of the glass. Here come the Minutemen. Don't have the numbers. Fernandez backs it back out to Mitchell. He'll take the 3 and hit it down to single digits. This is going to be a huge stop here for UMass if they can come away with it. And
you get a little extra juice defensively, you got to get a stop.
And the foul. This is a both, but the rebound. Fred Thatch Jr. can't answer. Opportunity. And might they be able to close it even more? Mitchell will line up the 3 off the rim.
French, as he did not think Yuri Collins would be able to do that, and he did.
Hassan French just with 6 points guarding Trey Mitchell, his major assignment. Mitchell just driving his way in. That's something you don't see very often. Someone 10-point lead. They need a stop here, the Minutemen. Hangs on the rim, gets right back in, tipped in.
Stop, but they can't give up offensive rebounds. They've gotten, a handful of really good stops, and they can't find a way.
The Bonnies, the #1 seed, winning the way they started the season off. If they can get back to that form against St. Bonaventure, from Collins, French sitting on 8 points. But this has been French's biggest contribution, trying to corral Trey Mitchell.
Everything runs, and then your freshmen learn from the upperclassmen. Too many transfers is tough.
Trey Mitchell down Richmond, and this second quarterfinal will go in the books. I want to remind you, still 2 more games coming to you live here on NBCSN.